design in Microsoft Office PowerPoint 2007, you'll create presentations quickly and smoothly. PowerPoint 2007 also has new options for designing slide content that will give your presentations a fresh, polished look. In this presentation, I'll show you how to create presentations with text, pictures, and presenter's notes in no time at all. Feel free to stop and resume the video at your convenience. When I open PowerPoint, I see a blank slide and a wide band with groups of commands. The wide band is called the ribbon. It displays the commands you need and keeps them in front of you. On the ribbon, the commands you use the most are on a tab called the Home tab. These commands support what you do most frequently. For example, copy and paste, add slides, make formatting changes to text, apply list formatting, work with shapes, and find and replace text. Everything you will need is not located on the Home tab. There are others. Each tab has commands that support a type of work. So click the Insert tab to add a table, picture, clip art, shape, diagram, or chart to a slide. You can also add a hyperlink, text box, or a header and footer. Click the Design tab to find design themes, colors, fonts, and backgrounds. To animate text, click the text box and click the Animations tab to apply an effect such as fade or wipe. You can preview it just by hovering over it. Transition effects can be beneficial too. Hover to view a preview. Using the Slide Show tab, create timings for the show or record narration for it. Click Setup Slideshow for other options. On the Review tab, you will find a spell checker, research service, and reviewing features. Use the View tab to change the view of the presentation. Tabs will appear on the ribbon only to support certain tasks. For instance, when you click a shape or text placeholder, you have a tab available just for the placeholder. This type of tab is called a contextual tab. Now I'll begin a brand new presentation. A single slide is displayed. I will use this to start a new presentation. The slide has two placeholders for text, indicated by boxes with dotted borders. On the left, on the Slides tab, is a thumbnail image of the slide. To create a title slide for the presentation, I click the placeholder text, which then disappears and I type my title. I press Enter to enter a new line, and then I type the second line of my text. I click the second placeholder box and then type a subtitle, again pressing Enter to start each new line. Notice the text I have typed in the slide displays on this thumbnail also. To add a new slide, go to the Home tab and in the Slides group, click New Slide. Notice the design is different from this slide than the first. This is the default layout for slides that follow the title slide. It is set up for a title, a bulleted list, or other content such as pictures, charts, and media. I type a title in the title placeholder. I then click in the second placeholder to add text to the first bullet point. I create a bulleted list by pressing Enter at the end of each bullet point. To create a second level bullet point, I press Tab before typing the text. To add additional things to say during the presentation, click under the slide where it says Click to add notes. Type your notes here. You can click and move the split bar to create a larger viewing area for the notes. The notes can be printed and referred to during the presentation. To create a different layout, click the arrow on the New Slide button to see the choices. For the next slide, I click the Content with Caption Layout. Here, content means graphics such as graphs, charts, clip art, and media files. The caption refers to any text you want explaining the content. Enter the title and text in the placeholders. To add a picture, I just click the icon on the middle of the slide that says Insert Picture from File. I find the picture I want and click Insert. I can resize the picture and keep its size proportional by dragging from the corner. I can reposition it on the slide by clicking the middle of the picture and dragging it. Notice the Picture Tools tab here, which appears whenever I click the picture. I can use the tools here to reset the picture to its original size, frame it, or crop it. You'll notice I now have several slides in my presentation. I can easily move from one to another by clicking thumbnails of the slides on the Slides tab. To make the slides look interesting, click on the Design tab. In the Themes group, I can hover over the themes to preview what the presentation would look like with different themes, which are collections of design elements including background design, colors, font types, and sizes. When I find the one I want to use, I click it. Notice that the selected slide and all the other slides in the show reflect the change. On the View tab, you can preview your slideshow by pressing Slideshow. The presentation will be full screen on your monitor. Left-click once on a slide to advance to the next slide. When the presentation is over, left-click once more to end this view. Remember to always save your work. Click on the Microsoft Office button. Click Save As. I will save my presentation in my thumb drive. I will name it PowerPoint. There you go. You are now familiar with the processes that you need to create a basic Office PowerPoint 2007 presentation. Now that you know the fundamentals, you can begin to branch out and experiment with other features. PowerPoint provides a large range of options for making your presentations more effective, flexible, and exciting.